I've been living in Bali on and off for 1.5 years now, and in this video I'm gonna break down the cost of what it costs to live as a digital nomad here and reveal in the end if it's actually cheaper than living in Europe. One mistake that most people do when they start living here as a digital nomad is spending like they are on vacation, and that can be really expensive. Everyone's spending habit is different, of course, but in this video I'm mostly focusing on digital nomads that really want to live here long term without overspending. So let's get started. I made a list of things that I'm spending money on monthly. That list is this. It is accommodation, coffee, food, a SIM card, a visa, scooter, transportation, personal care like massages or manicures or going to the gym, whatever you want, and of course health insurance. So these are the costs that I am spending every month. Okay, let's start with accommodation because this is the most important expense and it's also the part that you can save most money on. So right now we are living in this private house with a kitchen and an office, and the monthly cost of this house is around 900 euros and for two persons, so we are splitting it into two, so it's 450 euros a month each. We found this house on Airbnb, but for the last few weeks we decided to move out and to live somewhere else. We're gonna live in a guest house to save some money as well. It's mostly only a room with a bathroom and no kitchen at all. The price of this guest house is 405 euros a month, so it is about 202.50 euros each per month. Especially when you're alone, it's also, I think, the easiest option. And I'm calculating the monthly budget in the end with the most expensive parts. I'm just calculating this private house here. Then we have coffee, and coffee is a very important part of my day. I love coffee. I need coffee in the morning. That's where I am excited about. When I wake up, first thing I'm thinking about is coffee. We do have our own coffee here in the house, but there are so many good places to have coffee here in Bali that it's almost a waste to get your own coffee. Just way nicer to start your day. A flat white with oat milk. A coffee here is 2.70 €, and when you buy coffee every day, then you will spend around 81 euros a month on coffee, but it's worth it. Okay, then we have food, and food is also something that you really can save money on it. For example, you can cook a lot at home. We have a kitchen here, so we can just do groceries and eat pesto every night. But that's not really what you are in Bali. And it's also almost cheaper, not cheaper, but it's almost the same price to go out for dinner or to order in as to do groceries and cook yourself. Groceries are really expensive here actually. So yeah, I just calculated the cost of common day that you go out for food. The cost for a lunch is around 6 euros each, and for dinner it's 10 euros each. So monthly you will pay 480 euros each, around that amount, and that's included one drink. We don't drink alcohol that much anymore, and we actually stopped drinking alcohol here in Bali because it's a bit expensive and it's not the best alcohol here that they have. So we just stopped drinking alcohol. It's also the most pricey thing, so if you cut off on that, then you will also save some money. Okay, then transportation. You need transportation here, especially where we live in Uluwatu. You get a scooter because that's the way to go here in Bali, and I love that about Bali. For scooter here, my tip is to rent on a monthly basis because then you save a lot of money. If you do a daily basis, then you will spend a lot. For my scooter, I have a Lexi and I spend 70 euros on that monthly without gas. So for gas, it's maybe 6 euros more. So 76 euros a month for transportation here. You will also need a SIM card, of course, to have internet and to have connection. For a prepaid SIM card here with 30 gigabytes for a month, I pay 6 euros. Then of course you need a visa. A visa on arrival is around 35 euros each. That will get you 1 month here in Bali. But you can extend it. And to extend it, we always use a company to extend it, so it's a little bit more pricey, but it's way more easier than doing it yourself. And then you pay around 50 euros. So if you take the 50 euros and the 35 euros and divide that to 2, then you will get 41 euros a month on average for a visa. So besides all of that, you want to do some personal stuff. What I always always like to do is getting massages here because they are not that expensive, and I try to keep it to only have one massage each month, and that costs around 11 euros. I also do my nails every month. That's also around 11 euros actually. Some people also like to go to the gym, which is actually quite pricey here in Bali, especially if you want to have a good gym. For example, Muscle Beach, the gym that we always went to, is 50 euros, but we decided not to go this time, so I'm not gonna include this in this list. And then you also have laundry, of course. It's so easy to just drop off your laundry and then pick it up a few hours later, and we pay around 6 euros a month for laundry. Besides all of these costs that I'm spending here, I also have my health insurance for Europe and also just my travel insurance. That in total is around 50 euros each month right now for me. So with all these costs together, my monthly budget to live in Bali as a digital nomad is 450 plus 81 plus 480 plus 76 plus 6 plus 41 plus 11 plus 11 plus 6 plus 50 is 1,212 euros each month. This is of course when I choose the comfort of having my own house and to go out for dinners every day. We cook more of course when we have this house, so then we spend less. So more realistically will be 1,100 euros a month when we have this house. But I'm just gonna tell you what I think you could spend here. But when you take the expensive of having the guest house instead of this private house and going out for dinners every day because you don't have a kitchen, then you will end up around 970 euros a month. So that's definitely the cheaper option. So yeah, that's the budget of living a digital nomad life here in Bali. To me, it sounds way more attractive than living my life that I had in Europe. So yeah, if you are doubting to live the digital nomad life and you're seeing this video now, then I would just recommend you to do it. I hope that this gave you more insights to your budget and what you need to earn. And I will see you in the next video. Doei! Bye!